Everyone, this is Shannon from That's So Poe, and today I'm here with my TBR for Space Opera September 2020. I'll have links below to Thomas at SFF 180's announcement video, as well as all the information in Goodreads groups. This is such a fun readathon to do because space operas are really cool. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you what I'm reading. Challenge 1, read a space opera novella. For this challenge, I'm going to read Sisters of the Vast Black by Lina. I basically know very little about this other than it's nuns in space with a living spaceship, and that's enough for me. Challenge 2A is to read 2 space operas written by women, and 2B is to read a space opera written by a diverse author featuring diverse characters. The book that I'm choosing for this should satisfy both A and B, which is Do You Dream of Terra-Two by Temi. Temi is a Nigerian-British woman author, and since Lina, the previous book, is also a woman, I think this should satisfy A as well as B. So this is a story about a group of astronauts who go to colonize a new planet, but they are going to be on the spaceship for 23 years. So I think it's a lot about that kind of interpersonal relationship when stuck on a spaceship for a long time. I've heard really amazing things about this from Tori at Tori Morrow, who I will link below. It is one of her favorite books, and I have just been dying to read it since I've heard her talk about it so much. Challenge 3 is to read a space opera published before you were born. For this challenge, I'm actually going to reread the same book that I did for this challenge last year, which was Babel 17 by Samuel R. Delany, originally published in 1966. I loved this book last year, but it's got a lot of complicated bits, especially towards the end, so I really want to reread it and make sure that I grasp all of those different details. And challenge 4, read a space opera 500 pages or longer. For this challenge, I want to read Children of Ruin by Adrian Tchaikovsky, which is 608 pages long. I read the first book in this series last year as a buddy read with my cousin Jade at Bedtime Bookworm, who I will link below, and we loved it. It was such good sci-fi. So this series takes place where humans have had to leave Earth and find a planet to live on in order to just survive. But the planet that they find actually already has some sentient life on it. And in the sequel, they hear some radio signals that suggest there is a different planet that might also have some sentient life on it. Okay, so those are the books that I am planning to read for Space Opera September. If you guys are also participating, or you have read these books, or you have any recommendations for favorite space operas of your own, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you.